He ate at his own father's restaurant multiple times. Neither man ever knew. Before Steve Jobs built the most valuable company on Earth, he was given away as a baby by two parents who couldn't keep him. And the reunion he never got to have is one of the strangest true stories in tech history. Steve Jobs was born in 1955 to a Catholic mother and a Syrian Muslim father whose families would never accept their relationship. So they made an impossible decision. They gave their newborn son up for adoption. But even the adoption almost fell apart before it began. His biological parents demanded one condition. The adoptive parents had to be college graduates. When they discovered Paul and Clara Jobs weren't, the process nearly collapsed. A baby, caught in limbo, waiting to find out if anyone would keep him. The wound from that beginning never fully closed. At 6 years old, a friend asked him something devastating. "Does that mean your real parents didn't want you?" He ran home crying. His parents told him, "We specifically picked you out." He clung to that sentence for the rest of his life, refusing to ever call them his adoptive parents. But his biological father did something that confirmed his deepest fear. His biological father walked away from the entire family shortly after. Not just Steve, from everyone. A man who built nothing and left behind a boy who would go on to build everything. That wound followed him straight into the company he built with his own hands. In 1985, Apple's own board of directors decided Steve Jobs was hurting the company he founded. They marginalized him, pushed him out. The man who invented the personal computer revolution was fired from his own creation. He rebuilt. He always rebuilt. But one story from those wilderness years is stranger than anything in Silicon Valley. For years, without either man knowing it, Steve Jobs regularly ate at a small Mediterranean restaurant in San Jose. The owner was warm, friendly, remembered his regulars. That owner was his biological father. Neither man had any idea. Jandali later told a reporter, without knowing he'd been serving his own son for years. Even Steve Jobs used to come there. He was a sweet guy and a big tipper. When Jobs eventually learned the truth, he made a decision that revealed everything about the wound he'd carried his whole life. He chose never to meet him, fearing the man who once gave him away might now try to use him. But when he found his biological mother, he made a different choice entirely. He told her simply, "I wanted to meet her mostly to see if she was okay and to thank her, because I'm glad I didn't end up as an abortion. She was 23 and she went through a lot to have me." The boy who was given away built the most valuable company in human history. The boy who was told, "We picked you out," spent his entire life proving he was worth choosing. And somewhere in San Jose, for years, a father served his own son coffee, never knowing the boy he gave away had become the most famous man in the world. If this story moved you, share it. Subscribe to The Forge Files.